So there is Micheal Bounty Hunter as he responds to Kubrat Pulev. And according by the comment, Kubrat Pulev, assuming that he's responded, he's pretending he doesn't know who Micheal Hunter is, and let me counterpunch. He knows exactly who Micheal Hunter is. The same Micheal Hunter that lost Alexander Usyk, that went 12 rounds with him. The same Micheal Hunter that stopped Martin McCauley. The same Micheal Hunter that had a draw with the hard-hitting, dangerous Alexander Povetkin, a guy that knocked Dillian White sparked the fuck out 5 years ago. That Micheal Hunter. And it's crazy, though. It just goes to show you that guys like Pulev, even though he upset Mahmoud Char, it's crazy on how he would skip someone like Micheal Hunter. Micheal Hunter, guys like that, Tony Bell, you said it best, he's going to always be avoided. And unfortunately for Micheal Hunter, which I thought he was doing, honestly, in Uzbekistan, when he had that exhibition out there and he looked sloppy and shitty, and then the next fight he wound up knocking somebody out. I think he's going to have to look bad. He's going to have to look past his prime for anybody to give him a time of day, because as long as he's going in there doing slick shit like he's been doing, being light on his feet, throwing combinations, being very hard to hit, very competitive, high energy, people are not going to want to fight him. They're just not going to want to fight him. They're going to avoid him. They're going to pretend like he doesn't exist, or he ain't shit, or this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, well, you had a sanctioning body obligation, an opportunity to fight this dude, and you didn't. And it is just strange, how boxing is a business. And a lot of times what they probably told Pulev, being, 45, right? 10 years older. Hey, stay away from Micheal Bounty Hunter. You know what I mean? Because if you get beat, that's it for you. You would rather fight someone for more money than fighting Micheal Hunter. Micheal Hunter is a fucking banana peel, and he'll ruin your day messing with him. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's the case. I think, Micheal Hunter is calling out these guys, and but like he said, they'll avoid you until they can't. And I think Micheal has to put himself in a situation, and the sanctioning bodies have to do right by him by giving him the opportunity, and he has to be ready to grab that opportunity by the horns. Because if he gets in there with some high-profile fighter and it's a dud, or it's a, it's a type of fight where it's not exciting or entertaining, that's, and he still wins, that's going to be an excuse not to see him again. You see what I mean? So he has to go in, knock these guys out, do what Austin Trout should have been doing, like he said that he was going to do, and that's why he's bare knuckle fighting. And I like Austin Trout. But like guys like that, they have to go above and beyond to get the recognition. So if he does get that Pulev fight, if Pulev gets to a point where he's backed into a corner and he has to turn around and face Micheal Bounty Hunter, he has to knock Pulev out to show people what he's about. Bars. But you guys tell me what you think of Micheal Bounty Hunter responding to Kubrat Pulev's quietness. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace!